Hey everybody, welcome to episode 16 of the East Hook Handmade podcast. My name is Tori. I am the person behind this podcast, and East Hook Handmade on Instagram, Pinterest, Ravelry, and at easthookhandmade.com. I'm from Long Island, and it's been a minute since I've been in touch, I realized, and I've been missing it. I had so much going on. Work has been crazy. In a good way, I guess, as good as it can be. And just a lot of other stuff going on. I did another craft fair last Saturday. And I apologize if it's a little dark in here today. It's a very gloomy, a wonderfully gloomy day here on Long Island today, very rainy. So I'm not getting all the light that I could be. Also, since honestly, I think the biggest hindrance for me in taking photos, podcasting is the sun, really, because after daylight savings, I've been so screwed. I haven't been able to take a photo of anything. I haven't been posting because I have nothing to post. And I'm pretty much out of light for today. So this is what I'm choosing to do with it. Welcome, I hope you enjoy. But it's been a minute, so I thought I would touch base. I was really, really busy before my craft fair last week because I was trying to make some more pieces that that people would like, that people were asking for at the first craft fair I did back over the summer, but I felt confident to jump in the ring again this time. And it was good. I enjoyed it. It was at a school out east from where I am, and it was good. We did okay. Everybody else was really struggling to. So I'm gonna sit cross-legged. Everyone was really struggling to make sales, so I feel like I actually did pretty well in that respect. But I only sold one wall hanging. I had such a twitch in my eye at the fact that I busted my butt all week to make all these wall hangings, and only one of them sold, and it wasn't even one that I made for this show, and I was like, but whatever. So it just kind of goes to show you that every show is going to be different, and people are always going to be looking for something different. So that's why some of the pieces are hanging up here. I don't know how far up the camera goes, but I figured why not, because right now they sit in they sit in a box, everything sits all contained and safe, but it's kind of nice to display them. Also, I think what happens when they sit in the box for too long, the ends of the thread or the hemp get a little bent sometimes, so I like to kind of let them hang as much as hang as naturally as possible, as much as I can. So they're here for now, which is nice. I mean, this is only 4 out of the 20 I think I have, so there's plenty. One collection is on Etsy, and I have another one that I'm going to put in a collection and publish it in my shop, but I'm just kind of waiting because I need a break. I've needed a break from it, and I think but this collection is going to be with miniature wall hangings. They're really cute, like this one here, the little one with just the 2. I found a bunch of small pieces of wood to turn into some smaller wall hangings, which is a lot of fun. But right now, what I posted last week was that my ornaments are up, and I totally forgot about this. Oh, I didn't grab one. My ornaments are up on Etsy. There's one set of 4 and 4 sets of 5. I forget. I think I sold one, I shipped one out. But if you're looking, they're Christmas ornaments in here. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to show you. So here's one of them. These are the double gilded, as I call them. So they have the front and the back. Just make sure that's coming through clearly. Yeah, so they're like this. Some gold beading, and then on the inside they're like that. So yeah, and they're Christmas ornaments. They're made out of real oysters, and just a little something for your coastal Christmas tree. So they're available. The last day that I am accepting orders for domestic only is December 18th. After that, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it to you by Christmas. So if you really like it and you want to go snag a set, go do that. ASAP. I'll put the link down below. And just to actually, I realized I didn't make this clear. This is a knit and crochet podcast with a little side of seashell art. It's a little all over the place sometimes, I feel like, but that's me. That's what I'm doing. I sell. I don't sell knit and crochet items. I don't write patterns, but I do sell wall hangings, ornaments now, and stitch markers made with seashells, and they often feature crochet. So yeah, that's kind of my story and what was going on with the market. But the market was good. A lot of people bought the ornaments, which was nice. They had a good reception, and the stitch markers. A lot of kids like the stitch markers because they put it on jewelry. So it was really nice to kind of connect with some people. And I met some really awesome people there who kind of tipped me off to other really good markets, which is good, which is really good, because I feel like it's kind of one of those things that you need to get to know, like, your local culture of it. And I don't know, the thing with Long Island is, like, nobody wants to pay for handmade. Like, they all just want to look and shop. Like, nobody really, I don't know. I think it's harder to do it here. I feel like it's not a community that really values it as much as other places that I have, you know, heard about through people that I know, like on Instagram and stuff. And makers on Long Island, like, really struggle because it can be hard to get somebody who values a handmade item. So, which kind of sucks, because then it's like I have to slash my prices so much just to make sales there, which I know, you know, is very, like, undercutting to things, but I'm fortunate enough to kind of be able to do that, because every show I go to, like, no one does this, because it's kind of weird. But there aren't really any, like, seashell artists there, so I'm kind of able to set the bar for it, I guess. I mean, not that it really justifies it, but, you know, that's just kind of the situation that I've been in. And even when I do slash my prices, I didn't sell my wall hangings, just the stitch markers and the ornaments, which was great. I mean, sales are sales, which is awesome. But anyway, basically what I'm getting at is, depends on the market, depends on the people, depends on everything. But this one was definitely easier. I think they call that growth. It was easier because I already had everything. The first one is so hard because it's like you have to get the, you know, all the payment stuff ready, and all the bags and your banner and how you're gonna set up and stuff like that. So I already had all that kind of thought out and taken care of, and this time I just kind of Christmased it up a little bit. I will include a photo of my booth setup. The one challenge was that the space was smaller and I couldn't bring my tent, so I had to figure out a way to put my wall hangings. So I ended up repurposing an old, like, toddler bed frame up in the attic. I repurposed it and drilled it, and I made it into like a stand. It's not the best. I'm definitely not going to quit my day job and become a carpenter, but it did the job, and I was proud of myself because I did it. This whole ordeal has really taught me how to get comfortable with a drill, which has been fun and interesting. But I'm still getting used to it. But it was really good. Alan was such a big help. He came with me, and he was such a big help. And he's so nice, and he's so nice to other people, and it was a big help to have him. And he's so encouraging. You know, he just really doesn't see the losses of it. He just sees, like, what you gain. You know, so it's good to have somebody like that in your corner who, you know, is able to cut your, because it's hard when you aren't as successful with something like the first time as you thought you were going to be, and especially when you hold yourself to a really high standard. So it's kind of nice to have somebody who can kind of put things into a different perspective for you, and just in terms of like remembering, you know, how long it takes for some of these things to happen. And I've only been doing this since the summer, which is crazy to think, but it's true. So anyway, so that was my craft fair. It was good. It was fun. I met a lot of nice people. And I had cards this time. I didn't have business cards last time. But I made my own business cards with like some stock paper. So if you're looking for DIY, which I hate that phrase, so like do it yourself. Yeah, get some like stock card and just use your printer, and Alan once again formatted a little business card for me and I put my stamp on them, which was cool. So that was a really inexpensive way to do that. But that was how my market went. It was good. My one and only FO, knitting and crochet related FO, that didn't have a seashell attached to it eventually, is my Storm Shawl by, I hope I'm facing it the right way. I don't know. Is that the right way? Which is the right way? I think this is the right way actually. Whoops. Ta-da! So this pattern is by Locatelli. And it's a one skein crescent shaped shawl. And I like it. So if you've been watching the podcast, you know that this is my second go around with this shawl. Because the first time it came out disastrous. I was increasing doubly on all the drop stitch bands, so it ended up really frilly, and it's still kind of frilly. And I realized that was because the pattern didn't specify to knit purlwise. Brain. To slip the stitch purlwise. Like at the beginning of the row when you slip the stitch. I wasn't slipping it purlwise, I was only slipping it knitwise. And you can see that because then at the end I was like, oh wait a second, let me slip these purlwise. So you can see that there's more, hopefully you can see that. You can see that there's like more here, and then like here there's less leverage between the knits. So it's a little puckered. I blocked it really quick, but I'm not a huge fan of blocking. I feel like I'm not the best at it. It's not always effective for me. So I just kind of hit it with the steam and it opened up really nicely. But I really like it. It's very pretty. Wait, no, this is the right way. I don't know. I can't even tell. I don't know. So this yarn is less traveling yarn. I don't know which one it is. And the colorway is Aspen from her Creoso collection. It's her sock yarn. And I hope you can see the stellina. Let me see. There it is. It's getting a little washed out because of the light, but that's it. It's this nice yellowy with greens and mauve. So it's a little out of my wheelhouse, but it brings it back in, I think. The green brings it in, brings it back in a little bit. My bind off, I'm not the happiest with. I feel like it came out a little tight, so like you can see when I do that, like the pops up. I think it's because there's that drop stitch band like right before you bind off. I don't know. I was running short on yarn, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But it's alright. I like it. I would make it again. Not for a while though, because I already knit it twice. But I recommend it. Just be careful and slip purlwise. Don't slip knitwise. Definitely keep that in mind because it's gonna pucker up more. And then here, I'll show you. So like when I go to wear it, me just look in my mirror for a moment. It like kind of, cause this is exact. I feel like it doesn't wrap the nicest. I don't know. I think I'm just being overly critical of myself and my knitting. But I can't really pull it any tighter than this. And then the way that this kind of like folds up, I don't really know what I'm expecting. Okay. Actually, no. That's pretty okay. Actually wrapped it pretty nicely this time. I don't know why I can't get it to wrap in a way that sits nicely on me, but it's really pretty. I would make it again. I think I would just make those couple of adjustments and I think it would be really perfect. Ta-da! Has a nice little picot border, which is cute. So that is my one and only FO for now. I'm gonna put this on because I'm chilly. I need a warmer scarf. I have no stash acquisitions as usual. I've been, you know what I realized? So this year is coming to an end, which is crazy because what? But the year is coming to an end and I set out in January to not like impulse buy yarn and so far I've really done a really good job with that. I only bought yarn. I bought yarn at Halleckville. I think at Shanna's Trunk Show. And then Rhinebeck, and that was really it. I haven't really like bought yarn except to finish up something else. And it's good because I've been trying to kind of work through my stash, which I'm looking at right now. I'm like, oh, and to buy thread for my wall hangings when I needed it, you know, kind of as like a business purchase. But you know, I mean, in terms of yarny things, I haven't really bought any yarn, which is good. And somehow I have so much more of it. But yeah, so I did well this year. I am proud of myself for that at least. But what was I getting at with this? Yarn. Oh, I probably gonna need to get some yarn, which is gonna be fun. And now it's kind of like yarn shopping is a lot more fun because it's kind of an occasion. So, but I think I need to get some yarn for Secret Santa at work. So yeah, so stay tuned for next episode and hopefully I'll have some yarn to show you. So now let me show you my works in progress before it gets dark out. So which one do I show you first? I'm going to show y'all my sugar plum jumper, which I'm finally knitting. I got the pattern like I think in December of 18. And I was so excited because I'm like, oh, Helena's doing knit along and I have all of 2019. I'm definitely going to get it done by the end of 2019, and it is December. Today's the 14th of 2019, and I am here, which actually isn't so bad. I just finished the body. Oh, that's my dog. Who's he barking at? I don't know. So I just finished the body, and here it is. Can I show you the yarn up closer? This is Lion Brand's Color Made Easy in the colorway Avocado. I like it. It's a nice green. I got it on sale because I think it was like in February or very early on in the year. Actually, wait, just kidding. I'm lying about all of my about being so proud about not buying yarn, because I remember I bought this yarn. Caught myself. I couldn't not buy this yarn though, and let me tell you why I couldn't not buy this yarn. Because I mean, I think Color Made Easy goes for, now that it's kind of back in circulation, it goes for like $7 a skein, I think. And I got these for, I think it was like $2 a skein, $1.75. It was crazy. So I stocked up because I was like, because I wanted to get yarn to knit the Sugar Plum jumper and yarn to knit Ursa Minor by Jackie C. Slack. I hope I said her last name right. So I'm looking at it now. I have that yarn, but I'm knitting the Sugar Plum jumper in this. Or did I want to knit Dark Cloud with it? I don't remember what I wanted to do. But yeah, so this is it. I like it. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be like my best sweater yet. I really like it. The only thing is my first time knitting raglan, so now I'm up to the part where I need to knit the sleeves, and I think I'm hesitating. I'm like procrastinating on it because I'm like afraid of it. So so I need to get on that. But yeah. So that's my Sugar Plum jumper. I don't think I'll have that ready to finish the cowl. Nope, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, Ella. Sorry. Okay. So my second work in progress is my Odyssey shawl for the knit along that I'm still hosting with Amanda, even though we've both been like radio silent about it. We're like the worst knit along hosts ever, but it's lost some steam a little bit, but it's still going on until for the next couple weeks. So if you want to come knit a Hohi pattern with us, come knit a Hohi pattern. All you gotta do is start one, do a little bit of work on it, and you can enter. We have some prizes, so which is gonna be good and fun. One of them is my stitch markers, which I'm excited about. So this is my entry for it. It is the Odyssey shawl. I am up to the lace section of color B. And color B, this is all knit in Lamb Strings yarn Utopia DK. And this first color is not that, Buried Alive. Buried Alive. The color B is Tall Tales. I hope this is coming through. It's getting like, I'm losing light so fast. Okay, no, we're still okay. Just doesn't catch little speckles though. Oh, they're beautiful. And then my third color is going to be Pavement, which is over somewhere, so you'll see it at some point. So I'm hoping to finish that up at some point. I need to get knitting. Last night I knit one row and it was 7:30 and I was like, I'm gonna put my head down for a minute. I closed my eyes and it was 1 a.m. So I've been like a total grandpa when it comes to knitting. Like I knit one row and it just makes me so sleepy, which is great because it's really taking my mind off of anything else that's stressing me out. But it's like I can't knit a row without falling asleep. So yeah, so those are my works in progress. I don't know, which one should I be working on? What do you think? I have to finish this knit along by January 6th. Because if I can't finish my own knit along, that's gonna be sad. But I also want to try to finish this sweater for the other knit along. Maybe I can, because in the year Helena started dyeing yarn, she has beautiful yarn that she's giving away, and like I want to win that yarn. I gotta see how many people are on it. I gotta see what my odds are, and then maybe I'll bust my butt, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna skip the bishop sleeves on it. I think I'm gonna keep the sleeves kind of tight, and I'm gonna 3/4 them because I don't like a long sweater sleeve at all. I wear a watch, so I like, I don't know, not into a long sleeve. But that's it. So those are my works in progress, which is kind of a lot for me considering everything that's been going on. It's been super crazy loca. But another thing that I want to get done is a cowl to go with the hat that I knit Alan for his birthday, which I realized I never shared with anybody. I have become, I'm not secretive, I'm just lazy. And I have no sunlight anymore, which is kind of what's happening right now. But this is Monosil Uruguay Fino in the colorway Poison. And I'm holding it double. I had started it and I was just, that's why I have 3 things. I had started it and I was just knitting in the round to make like just a simple cowl, but I didn't like it. So I'm gonna do it again, and in a bigger needle because I wanted a little more drapey, in a bigger needle, and do some ribbing before. So hopefully I'll have some work on that, or hopefully it'll be done and I can show you guys. So I don't really know what I should be working on right now. This is why I can't have too many things going on at once, or else I get like, I've been quite a monogamous knitter this year, and much more of a knitter than a crocheter, which is funny. But yeah, it's funny to see like where I've been from the year. It's almost been a year of podcasting, which is cool. So yeah, that's all that I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've been seeing and you want to stay updated on more episodes from me, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. I love when people come back and they tell me that they watched the episodes, or that they are returning viewers. So if you are returning, thank you so much. It means so much to me. My friend Marantha was telling me, she's like, I hope you don't think it's weird, but when I watch it, she's like, it feels like we're knitting together. And I was like, it's just so nice, because that's what, you know, the kind of feeling that I want to create. So thank you for that lovely compliment. So nice. I'm trying to think what else is going on in my life I can update you on real quick. Nothing much. Oh, I got my first tattoo yesterday. I'll put a picture of it in here. I got it. I don't know if other places do this, like I don't know where else they do this, but at least on Long Island it's become kind of popular now. A lot of tattoo shops will do like a Friday the 13th special, and yesterday was Friday the 13th, so they'll do like a $20, well it's $13 plus $7 tip tattoo. So that's what I got yesterday. I got it with a coworker. It was his last day, so it was good for me because I've been overthinking a tattoo for years, so I could just kind of point and be like, you pick it off a flash sheet, so I could just be like, oh, that one, you know, make a decision, and a nice memory with my coworker who I'm gonna miss. Yeah, that's been about it. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want, you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Ravelry, Twitter, TikTok even. We'll talk about that another day. Yeah. Oh, and online at Easthook Handmade and easthookhandmade.com. But until then, I hope everything is good with you guys. Catch me up on what you're working on, because I've been feeling really out of touch. So yeah. All right. Take care.